Okay, and we are back. It is 10 away from 9 on a beautiful Monday morning as we are gearing up for the 4th of July. You know, this is just the best time of the year. It really is. There's nothing like the 4th of July and the summer in New England. And, you know, we were talking with Tish Vivado is in studio with us from the Marshfield Hills General Store. Great website, Tish, marshfieldhillsgeneralstore.com. And you got the little click on, you can click on Where's Steve, right?
Yes.
Where
is Steve?
Where is Steve? Is that Steve?
I'm here.
Oh my gosh!
You win.